OG review. Disclaimer, this is my opinion and only my opinion. Please do not get offended if my opinion is different from yours. Moving on to the review. I Looking at the promotional videos, I thought this movie was gonna be really good, and I went into the movie theaters with a lot of hype. I mean, the trailers, the teasers, the songs that they've been hinting at for over a year built this much hype. Like, it was really good. Like, the songs were amazing, especially the Omi song. Like, that song was just goosebumps every time I saw it on the screen. Daman did a really good job on the songs. Like, I'm gonna put that as my ringtone. That's how good the songs are, especially the Omi song. I cannot just like emphasize how good that song is. So the movie. After watching the movie, I was really disappointed. The first part, like the first 20 minutes, were hype. They were like amazing. I know Pavan Kalyan isn't in the first 20 minutes, but it was still hype nonetheless. The way the director set it up. So if you guys, for reference, if you guys seen Solar, right? There's this one event in Solar's case, a heroine coming in, that like triggers everything else to happen. Similarly, there's that one event in this movie as well that triggers a chain events to happen. And I really liked how the director wrote and like emphasized that and displayed that onto the screen, onto the big screen. It was really good. Like that part was amazing. If I just watched that one bit alone, it would have been a 9 out of 10. Unfortunately, I had to watch the entire movie, and the second part, like the movie just went down from there. Like at the intermission, like it was like I was like really like disappointed at that point. But went to the climax, bro. I was just having an headache. It was terrible. The climax section was horrible. Okay, let me not get too ahead of myself. Like I'll go slowly. So there's some scenes in the movie that are really good. Like it's hype. It's like hype material, peak hype. But there's only some of those scenes. Like the entire movie is not like that. I wish the entire movie was like that, but there was only some scenes. And the bad part was the scenes were in the first half. This is huge negative. Because you know some movies like Koki, they have the hype scenes at the end, which kind of gives you a good feeling when you're leaving the theater and kind of makes you enjoy the movie. But this was at the start. So after lifting it that high at the start, it just like gave us like a false set of expectations for the rest of the movie, which kind of really ruined the movie for me, second half. So every time, something that really pissed me off, every time they introduce a character, right? This is basically the entire template after they introduce a character, an important character. Do you know who he was? Do you know what he's done? Do you know how masculine it is? He's like this crazy boss. I'm not just talking about like the main character here. I'm talking about every single damn character. Bro, you do not need this, bro. And usually the template is he's some big mafia don. He's some big like gangster. He's a big politician. He's killed millions. He's killed thousands with literally just looking them in the eye. That's literally how exaggerated they go. And every time they introduce some character, they do this every single time. I cannot emphasize how cringe it was for the introductions of the character. In fact, it literally made me lose disconnect with all the characters except for like literally two. Arjun Das did a really good job in this character, in this movie. Like his voice was amazing, but not just the voice. The way he acted and the role that was given to him was good. And his mom character. I'm not exactly sure what the actress's name is, but her character was really good in this movie, and I really liked how she was masculine but also feminine. I don't know if this really makes sense, but after you see the movie, I think you're gonna agree with me as well. That her characters was really well written out. So and the movie, other than the few hype scenes I've mentioned before, there was like literally nothing in the movie. Like it didn't have a story, didn't have a proper plot. Like it was just happening because the director thought it should happen. The entire movie was kind of a big loophole, not gonna lie. So the love angle was also not that great. Like it didn't really like feel like it was like meaningful, especially because of the genre of the movie probably, but like still it didn't like make sense. Like it was there, I sure they like kind of introduce it for some specific reason to like like to kind of explain why he does something, but I felt like it wasn't convincing enough, and I didn't like understand why he'd do that just for like love. So, and it was kind of like BS, kind of like the daughter angle. Pavan Kalyan has a daughter in this movie, or at least his character does. It's complete bullshit. Like the character was complete bullshit. I don't know why she was there. I don't think she knew why she was there. I don't think the director knew why she was there. It's terrible. Like half the time, she's not even in there. And like there's this one really important scene. And like they forget about it afterwards for a solid 20, like 15 minutes, and then they remember about it. Like, it was so goofy and so funny at the same time. So, and it didn't. So I don't want this to be a spoiler, but something happens in the movie that affects the hero deeply, or it should have affected the hero deeply. But in this case, in the movie, like, I felt like he didn't show that like impact on him at all. Like, he just brushed it off and just like went on to kill more goons, bro. Like, it was really funny. Like, I don't know why he did that. And like, if you guys are a huge Puffin Korean fan, you might be like impressed by like the hype they create around him. It's good. The hype is good. The way they've developed him, like how they hype him up, at least at the start. But afterwards, you might feel a bit disappointed because he doesn't have that many dialogues. I think total in the entire movie, he had 15 to 20 dialogues. At least from what I remember, he had only 15 to 20 dialogues. It was like a pity. Like, I want to hear Puffin Korean, bro. Like, let me hear my goat. But no, only 15 to 20. Most of the time, he's just staring at the screen and like not staring, but like showing meaningful faces at the screen, and you get to witness them. But I'd also like to hear a bit more of like the hero I'm gonna like watch, right? Spend $20 to $30 watching. I'd like to hear a bit more of him. But yeah, sorry, I wrote this down. I just like, yeah. So not realistic at all. I don't think this like movie. I get it. It's like a Telugu movie on top of that of hype movie, like a hype hero movie. But like, can I expect a bit of realism? Like, at that, there's this one scene. These guys are shooting at him with machine guns, right? There's like seven of them with machine guns, like high artillery 2020 weapon machine guns. And then there's these samurai that just like wave their weapons around like this, and apparently they're blocking all the bullets. I don't know if I'm like not smart enough to understand the physics, but I'm pretty sure that's not how physics works. I know I can't be complaining. This is a Telugu movie. Like, Pushpa 2 physics were worse, but still, like, at least have a bit of realism. Like, the hero didn't get injured a single time, except for like a backstabbing, but that was it. Yeah, that was literally it. It was not like the hero was invincible. Usually, people like to see movies that where like the hero like rises in character. His character is built over time, becomes more confident in his abilities, and then finally uses them at the climax or at the midpoint of the movie. But here, the hero started off like at god level, so like he's only god from there. They can't technically reduce him, which kind of ruins like a bit of the movie because all the time, new problem, he just kills them. New problem, he kills them at the end. New problem introduces, he just kills them, which I felt like was really like, I don't know. It didn't like make me want to like watch the movie because I already knew how the movie's gonna end. He's gonna kill him. That's literally it. Overall, it was like a solid movie. It was like okay, like if you want to like watch a pub and Korean movie, if you're like into pub and Korean and all, I think you'll enjoy it. Like, I've heard a lot of people also say they've liked it. But like if you're like an overall movie lover, or like at least like want to watch like a decent movie, and if you're not a fan, I don't think this movie is that great. But you should definitely go watch it. It's a good movie. Like, you can spend some time, I guess. Overall, my rating for this movie is a 3.5 out of 10. Please do not hate me. Please do not kill me. I know this is like Deputy CM Pavan Koyan, but like his movies were better in the past. Like, I don't know. I feel like he's fallen off just a bit. Hopefully, he gets a comeback with Ustad Bhagat Singh. But yeah, this is my review. Like, I spent a lot of effort into this. Like, I'm literally making this at like 12:30 in the morning, like AM. So I'd really appreciate like a like, maybe a comment. Like, tell me like why you agree or disagree with my perspective, or if you think I'm like complete BS, like want to like rant about me in the comments. I'm open to that as well. We'll have a discussion. But until then, thank you. Bye.